What's up guys, Chris here from Mainely Mesh. Somehow I managed to think that I was taking like 8 different shots with this review and none of them were recording. So I'm on a roll today. I'm going to be bringing you through a review of the Lacrosse Scandium shaft. This is one of 3 shafts they sent down, as well as their new Fogo Anaconda grip that I'm going to be reviewing. So going to start with their Scandium option, take you through everything else a little bit later. But here we go. So, first off, you guys always whine about, oh my gosh, Chris, how heavy is it? How light is it? Like, is it weigh nothing at all? Because I want my shaft to weigh nothing at all, and I want to shoot like Paul Rabel all the time. Can you give me a shaft that's just going to automatically make me shoot like Paul Rabel? No, I can't. But I'm going to give you the weight of the shaft and give you a little bit more insight as to why I like the number that comes up. So as I take you on over to my handy dandy Ozeri weigh station, I weigh this bad boy in. This guy comes in at 202 grams. Last time it came in at 200. So if you want to see that in ounces, I'm just going to change the unit. So you're looking at around 7.15 ounces. Gotta love how this fluctuates. 7.1 ounces, which I'm going to explain to you why I like that number in a second. So most of your first reactions were probably like 7.2 ounces, 200 grams. I'm never going to be able to play lacrosse the same way again. I can't be Paul Rabel with this. Back to the balance point that I've spoken about in previous videos on this shaft. A 7.2 ounce shaft, 7.1 ounce shaft is actually one of my favorite weights in order to get a really nice overall feel to the stick. So if you're using around a 4.5 to 5 ounce head with your standard 30 gram mesh-ish, this is going to give you a really nice overall balance to the stick, put that center of gravity about 6 or so inches down the shaft, which is going to make the overall stick feel almost lighter than if you had a super top-heavy stick because of a lighter shaft. So click the link right here to see my explanation about that balance point a little bit more. But also keep in mind that Era is a Canadian manufacturer, mostly engineering their stuff for box lacrosse players. So these things are intentionally a little bit beefier. A Canadian would snap through your standard 150, 160 gram alloy shaft like it was butter in the middle of the summer. I don't think that's a snapping thing. But anyways, this is going to give you a lot more strength. Really, whenever you increase the wall thickness of a shaft, that's really the biggest determinant of how strong it's going to be, even more so than what type of metal you're looking at. So they've got a really nice profile, really nice feel to it, and I think this could be a really solid option, not just for players in the box arena, but also for some of you more defensive-minded midfielders out in the field game. Now, I want to take you through the concavity next, so I'm going to give you a little peek at that. As you can see here, it has a pretty nice scalloped profile. These edges feel a little bit sharper in your hands, not sharp per se, but definitely run deeper into the grooves on your fingers, which gives it a really nice feel. It's a slick grip, but I think it's something that's actually going to have a lot of grip in the rain without tape, just because of the way it digs deeper into your fingers and has that kind of nice tactile feel. So really love the grip overall. And then if we move on into the aesthetics, you're going to see that they stuck with a pretty simple graphical look here. Graphic look. They've got the atomic number for Scandium in this funky little box, their Era Lacrosse logo, and then just some straightforward lettering saying Scandium, nothing on the top or bottom, just a really clean look overall, which looks really awesome, especially when you're pairing it up with an all-white head, which I will show you now. So, like I said, I've got this paired up on a all-white Hawk sequel, which is one of my favorite box heads, which I will explain in another video. It has to do with the offset and the way that the pocket pushes itself a little bit higher and has nice and low whip, but that's for another video. Overall, really good looking shaft. I think it's going to weight itself out really well, not just for box players, but if you're a box player, I would definitely take a look at this company. They're in Canada, so you don't have to worry about those silly sender fees that you guys bug me about all the time. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as I can. But awesome Canadian company. Really like the feel of this shaft. Keep an eye out for a giveaway that we're going to do on our Instagram either this week or next week, so you guys can grab one of these for yourself. But really cool feeling, something I would absolutely use if I were into a metal shaft. Like I said, it's got a lot stiffer profile than more of your carbon fiber shafts where you're throwing cross checks and having them flex the, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in this video or the last one I tried to record, but the Epic Box shaft is a 2 flex, but it's also an 8.2 ounce shaft. So if you're looking to shave off another ounce from that and go with just your standard alloy, I think this is going to be a really solid option for you. So thanks so much to Era for sending this one down. Keep an eye out for our other videos of their products, and I will catch you guys next time.